Are you in love? And looking for a vacation spot that feels like a fairy tale? Discovering new places and cultures is an amazing experience. And traveling with the person you love is the best way to take a break from your regular life and rediscover what you're truly passionate about in this world. I have a top 10 list of the most romantic places in the world that every couple in love should visit at least once. These incredible locations are ideal for celebrating Valentine's Day, embarking on the honeymoon of your dreams, or simply devoting some time to the person who makes your heart skip a beat. Your days will be filled with love if you take a trip to one of these romantic destinations, and it doesn't matter what the reason is. Get ready to spend some quality time together as a couple and adventure to some of the world's most romantic locations. Number 1. Bruges, Belgium. Bruges is a medieval town straight out of a fairy tale, and with its charming squares, picturesque canals, and winding streets lined with cobblestones, it is truly one of the most romantic cities in all of old Europe. Bruges has been referred to as the Venice of the North due to the dreamy canals that run through the middle of the city. One of the best things you can do for a while is to spend a few days wandering aimlessly around a city and trying to figure out where you are. Number 2. Ubud, Bali. Ubud is the ideal destination for a romantic getaway for any couple that values things like creativity, art, nature, and healthy food. Rent a scooter and explore the surrounding area, taking in the sights of rice fields and other natural wonders as you go. Spend some time in one of the many temples and immerse yourself in the culture of traditional Bali. You can get away from it all and relax in the tranquility of a stunning villa or one of the incredible hotels that dot the verdant jungle that is all around you. In addition, if you want to try new foods on a regular basis, you will find that Ubud is home to some of the most incredible Balinese cuisine. Number 3. The Isle of Skye, Scotland. There are some breathtaking mountain vistas and coastal scenery to be found on the Isle of Skye. This fantastical setting will provide you with many opportunities to spend quality time with one another, so make the most of it. You could spend the day touring the imposing Dunvegan Castle or hiking the magnificent Quiraing. Both options are equally enjoyable. As the day comes to a close, the evening sky will present some of the most breathtaking sunsets you could ever imagine. The most rejuvenating and romantic way to spend the later part of the day is to take a stroll together along the water's edge or to simply sit together and watch the sun set behind a backdrop of rolling hills. Number 4. Padar Island, Indonesia. Padar is the perfect place for a couple who likes to try new things and loves nature. This island has amazing beaches with white, pink, and black sand. The 30-minute hike to the top will take your breath away, and the view from the top will leave you speechless. Padar is still pretty far away, so it's a great place to go if you want a paradise island all to yourself. Labuan Bajo is the closest city, and tours for 1, 2, or 3 days leave every day. From April to June and September to November are the best times to visit the island. Only a few people visit the island every day, which makes it a great place for a romantic trip. Number 5. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto is one of the most romantic places to visit with someone you care about. They have beautiful scenery and colors in every season, making them the perfect place to walk around with your partner. If you go in the spring, you can take a boat ride along the Okazaki Canal, which is lined with cherry trees. Number 6. The Maldives. White sand beaches, incredible marine life, and a blue sea with a clarity and intensity of color that will make you question whether or not you're looking at the real thing are all things you can experience here. You can choose to go snorkeling during the day, and then unwind on the beach in the evening with a glass of champagne while watching a beautiful sunset. The colors here will remind you of the most stunning paintings you have ever seen. Number 7. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. The moment you step foot on Bora Bora, you will immediately understand how exceptional and one-of-a-kind this destination is. The sight that greets you as you make your way from the airport to the rest of the island will leave you speechless. The water is an unreal shade of bright blue and green, and you will fall in love with it the moment you lay eyes on it. When you wake up in one of the overwater bungalows, you will have the distinct impression that you control the entire world. Not to mention the picture-perfect white beaches and the thousands of colorful fish that can be found in the coral gardens. You'll be living one of the most romantic experiences that the world has to offer if you add to that the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to swim with sharks and giant manta rays. Number 8. Northern Lights, Iceland. Iceland is one of the best places in the world to witness the enchanting phenomenon of the aurora borealis. The months of November through January offer the most favorable weather conditions for witnessing this spectacular natural occurrence at its peak. Be sure to wear warm clothing, as you won't be able to appreciate your experience of the northern lights nearly as much if you're shivering the whole time. Number 9. Santorini, Greece. Santorini, one of the most romantic islands in Greece, has an irresistible appeal for couples looking to rekindle their love. Is one of the most well-liked places for newlyweds to go on their honeymoon because of its characteristic blue-domed churches and whitewashed homes. Spend some time taking in the sights along one of the many trails, and then relax with a glass of wine and some delectable specialties from the area while you watch the sun go down. Number 10. Paris, France. If we're talking about places that are particularly conducive to romance, this is the one that springs to mind first. And there's a very good explanation for that. I consider Paris to be one of the most beautiful cities in the world. There is no denying the fact that Paris is known as the city of love. Some of the most romantic things that can be done include taking a walk along the Seine, meandering through the streets, and stopping in a cafe for a bite to eat. Make it a point to go together to the iconic Eiffel Tower as well as the picturesque Montmartre neighborhood. How about you? What are the most romantic places you have ever visited? And which is the next destination you're planning to bring your loved ones to? Share it in the comments section, and kindly subscribe to my channel so you are updated on all of my contents. Thank you so much for watching. Let us continue to explore the world in my channel, and I'll see you on my next video.